What better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Zach LaVine.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. LaVine and Williams are the two forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3. About halfway through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury.
Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Here's White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Brady Dick picks one up. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
So he makes one of 2, and the second one misses. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you.
And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most made threes in a season. White, the putback. Toronto grabs the miss. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
LaVine passes to Giddey. Here's Williams. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Giddey passes to White. Back to Giddey. Outside White. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dick's gone 4 for 4 from deep. Can't ask for a better start than that. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside Dick. It's Barnes on the wing. Beyond the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Raptors making a change here. Mitchell's checked in, and the Bulls also making a change. Smith's checked in. Giddey against Mitchell with the step back. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Both free throws good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Here's Dick. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Dick's got 18 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside White. Pass to Smith. The three is up. And again, no good by Chicago. Raptors lead by 14. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
As always, Ali, we thank you.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Smith. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Dick. Pure from three-point range. Dick's got 24 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
With some changes. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barnes. And it's Brown in for Barrett. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Vucevic. Horton Tucker comes in for Levine. Dosunmu, he's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Giddey. "40 seconds left in the first. Back to Williams. It's stolen. Here comes Toronto on the push. Outside Dick. From the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is, it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Patrick Williams. Lonzo Ball is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Raptors lead by 23. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Dick. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto. Here's Dosunmu. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Now Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. Here's Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Williams has got 7 points.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Ball taking his time here. Williams on the wing. Back to Ball. The three doesn't go that time.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Dick gets the bucket.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Ball outside. Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded. Pass to Horton Tucker. Fires from deep. Rebound by Olynyk.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Outside Dick. Here's Quickly. Back to Dick. Quickly outside. Outside Dick. 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Smith with a screen on Quickly. Dosunmu can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. 4-3, and again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. The 3 from Ball. And again, Chicago, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Williams. 1:05 left in the second. Inside, Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's really impressive movement from Jalen Smith. Set the screen, get to the hoop.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Dick. And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Quickly outside. Back to Dick. 3-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for third place in most threes in a game. And so it's the Toronto Raptors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Bulls.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And so here is Toronto. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Back to Dick. Shoots over White. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Dick's got 56 in the game. Quickly against Giddey. Crafty move. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Vucevic. Off the left rim and out.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Dick. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Dick. From behind the arc. Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he could put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. midway through the year. We've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at Toronto. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And, of course, Chicago, they're in second place.
Well, right now for Toronto, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Time now to hear from our connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for now.
From outside the arc. Good! Another from three.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. 402 triples set in 2016.
Another one goes! Incredible!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Takes the three. And again for three.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower.
Listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been for him.
To set the franchise record for threes in a season. They love him here. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Scotty Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Barrett. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Desumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for White. 1:11 left in the third. Pass to Ball. Back to Desumu. Picked by Vucevic. Second chance effort. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Vucevic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Here's Dick. And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And yes, another basket.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into second place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
From 10 feet away, Vucevic's shot is off. On the wing, Grady Dick. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. On the court for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu out there with ball. Then it's Smith. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Phillips in at the 4. And the basket by Boucher.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And here's Brown for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Ball outside. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. For 3, Smith. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. Over Olynyk. Dosunmu can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Agbaji. Nails it from 3. Agbaji's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And again, no good by Chicago.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Mitchell. And he converts the layup.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
All right, let's find out the news on Emmanuel quickly. Allie, what's the update?
Thanks. I got a status report from Toronto's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And it's Giddey missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Brown. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. From deep, Mitchell. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Walter. Lets it fly. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Outside White. Back to Giddey. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Knocks down the triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And what a huge performance it was for Grady Dick.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside White. Fires for 3. Rebound Toronto.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
White looking it over. They need this. Vucevic's shot is off. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Grady Dick.